And we wanted to tell the whole story of what was happening in the Amazon. Deforestation, wildlife, indigenous peoples, small-scale farmers, big-time ranchers. Joshua Berger, I'm a journalist for AFP, where I started working in 2009. And for the past decade, I've been covering Latin America from Montevideo, Mexico City, and Rio de Janeiro, where I did a big project on the Amazon rainforest. When I moved to Brazil in 2020, it was clear that the Amazon was going to be a key story. Jair Bolsonaro, the politician nicknamed the Trump of the tropics, had become president the year before and made massive cuts to environmental policing. I started looking into ways to do a big reporting project on the Amazon. I got in touch with a Brazilian ecologist who told me about a study that was about to be published that found that the Amazon had started emitting more carbon than it absorbed, which would massively accelerate climate change. And she recommended that I look into a place called São Félix do Xingu. It was a place whose mayor, a big-time cattle rancher, had been accused of massive corruption. He was accused of involvement in organized crime, massive deforestation, even murder. And it seemed to be a place that crystallized all the problems of the Amazon in one spot. We put together a team of 3, text, photo, and video, and we spent more than a month on the ground, basically tracing what's called the arc of deforestation. It's the border region of the Amazon rainforest that's being rapidly consumed by the agricultural industry, which is feeding the world. It's a really important thing, but it's also encroaching on this rainforest whose health is crucial to containing global warming. It's a really tricky problem with no easy solutions. And we wanted to tell the whole story of what was happening in the Amazon. Deforestation, wildlife, indigenous peoples, small-scale farmers, big-time ranchers. It was definitely dangerous. Before we went, we talked to a bunch of other journalists who had worked in the Amazon, and they warned us to be careful, to take a lot of precautions. When you check into a hotel, use a fake name, use a fake ID number. Don't tell strangers what it is that you're working on. One of the ways that we sort of tried to get inside the problem was to work with a local fixer on the ground, and he would actually go out with us in disguise. He was taking huge risks to be doing this with us. We were finalists for the Gabriel Garcia Marquez Prize, which is the top prize for Latin American journalism. I'd like to think that at this crucial moment in the world's efforts to deal with climate change, that we help contribute to the global conversation. We can already feel the effects of climate change in our daily lives, and it's really important for AFP to be out there telling this kind of story from every angle that we can. And, you know, in Brazil, in the past year, deforestation in the Amazon has fallen by 22%. And I'd like to think that reporting like the project we did has helped contribute to that.